Hi here, Finns. Yeah, I'm back for another video talking about Strictly 2023 and my review of Movie Week. Yes, I know it's a bit late. I know we're upon week 4 now, but I need to talk about the last couple of weeks of Strictly because I have to do it. And and I didn't do a review of Strictly last week, I know, but last week I was very poorly. I had a bunged up nose. I kept coughing. I had a nasty chest infection. It was not nice. It was not nice last week. I was very ill, very poorly, so I didn't really do any content last week. Uh, so I'm here to talk about the last couple of eliminations and strictly my thoughts and feelings on that. I think Les Dennis being the first out was the quite obvious first one to go. That Samba wasn't a proper samba. I mean, the it's not good when the only thing that I liked from the performance is the camera tilting like this, so it looked like a ship. Now that I liked. The samba itself, I mean, was there any samba content? I just don't know why they keep doing this with the non-hopers, why do they give Sambas week 2? It's like, I do wonder who picks the dancers. Is it the actual pros or the producers? Because I can't feel like Nancy would do that to Les on week 2. Um, Something a bit like Anton would do back in the day with Susanna Constantine and Jackie Smith, but oh, yeah, Les was had to be the first one to go, and I think it was fair. He was never going to be up against the rest of the competition. He was just never up to scratch, and yeah, it's a shame because I really thought Star of Stage and Screen Les Dennis, a West End star. I thought he would have a bit of more of a musical background, but clearly that didn't come in use. And Nikita went out last week as well. Um, I just don't think she properly let herself go in any of her dances, and it's quite sad to see her bubbly, energetic, personality she had at launch show, then go to week 3, and then she really lost most of, if not all, her confidence, and that's quite sad. Seeing her tear up in her VT was quite sad to see, her lose it a bit. Um, and the jive itself, while it wasn't terrible, she still just didn't feel like she let herself go. The shoes didn't work. I don't know why they gave her trainers. She should have wore proper ballroom, high heel shoes for jive to get that clicking, the flicks, the flicks and the kicks of a jive. Why she was wearing flat trainers? I know it's movie week and they're supposed to copy the movie, but she could have still wear normal ballroom. There was no need to wear trainers. What, you're supposed to look like the character? I mean, yeah, yeah. At least it was a fun dance. It's a shame that we never got to see Nikita's couple choice, um, because I would have loved to seen what that would be like. It could be Bollywood. Oh, it's a pity. It's a pity, but really couple's choice is there for the ones that go the distance, I think, really, than have them really early. I think I do prefer couple's choice if it's a bit later on in the series. Speaking of which, we had our first couple's choice routine. Eddie and Karen did a Men in Black kind of street dance, contemporary kind of couple's choice, and that was nice. I think, it was a good song to dance to. It was a good routine. A 10 from Shirley, though. That has been quite a controversial debate. Is it too early for a 10 from Shirley? I mean, I think the routine was good. I would have probably given it an 8, bordering on a 9, but a 10? I don't think it deserved 10s. Don't get me wrong, I thought the routine was good. I just don't think it was that good enough for a 10. I do think, compared to all the other judges giving it 8, and then Shirley coming out of nowhere giving it a 10 was a bit random. I thought, are you sure we should still be doing this never too early for a 10, Shirley? But it was still a good routine, nevertheless. Angela and Carlos Charleston. Now that I was so happy was top of the leaderboard last week. I was so happy. Now that was a routine in sync. Good Charleston swivel. I think Angela Scallon is one to watch. Watch out for this Irish cookie, you know, Ireland might not qualify at Eurovision, but they can still do well at Strictly. The Irish can do that. Ooh. Um, I mean, who else? Bobby, that samba. Now that's how to do a samba. Those hips. He's good. He's going places. Now that should have deserved a 10 more than Eddie, really, for those samba rolls. Oh, I'm looking forward to the next weeks for him. So yeah, movie week was good. There were some few movies I'd never heard of. But who are the ones that I'm worried about this week? Well, Zara ended up in the dance off this week, well, last week. So I'm a little bit worried for her. I think she could be the next to go, but I feel I see more potential. I think Zara's a bit better than Nikita, so I think she can have room to grow. I hope they're giving her a good dance this week. I hope she's going to get a good week this week. I think Jodie is also another one that could go soon as well. I feel. I think he got through this week because of the story about his leg. That there could have been a chance for him not to dance, and what a relief there was a chance that he did not miss movie week. I think that kind of created some sort of a story, some sort of a buzz that people felt sorry for him. So I'm not surprised he avoided the bottom two, but I wouldn't be surprised like the first week of eliminations he was like 13th and very close to be in the bottom two. Same as movie week, he was quite close to be in the dance off as well. So I could see a scenario where he could eventually be in the bottom two very soon, but he is getting a bit of a televote score. We saw in movie week when the judges put him last, clearly the public is rooting behind him, so there is a public vote for Jodie than maybe I thought there would be. But nevertheless, I think he still needs to improve if he really wants to avoid being in that dance off and getting eliminated. So yes, that is my review of movie week. It's short and brief, but it's been delayed very long, but at least I've done it. I got over and done with. Talk just briefly about my thoughts and feelings, and hopefully next week I'll be up and running. Hopefully, talking about about to say Big Brother, about Strictly. I think yeah, I haven't really watched much It Takes Two this week either. It's just because Big Brother's been back on, and I watched Let It Live instead. So now, and I can't watch TV forever. So, yeah, that is my thoughts on movie week. But who did you think should have gone out last week? Who do you think will go out this week? Comment down below, like and subscribe to this video, and I'll be back for more content very soon. Until then, goodbye, people. Goodbye. Ah.